Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the 2024 Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter. This model is finished off in underground and they have a starting MSRP right around $62,900. So we have more of the overlanding trim level from Toyota, where you have quite a lot for this vehicle already. Let's start off with what this is powered by, which is the iForce Max. This is the 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. It's only paired to the 8-speed automatic, and it pumps out 326 horsepower, 465 pound-feet of torque. Now this is primarily rear-wheel drive, however it does have the 4-wheel drive system. It weighs in around 5,400 pounds. 0 to 60 is going to be closer to 7 seconds. And as far as fuel economy goes, you're looking right around 22 miles per gallon in the city and 24 out on the highway. Now, as we work our way to the exterior styling for the Trailhunter model, this particular model has the 20-inch LED bar just underneath the Toyota badge, which is finished off in bronze. There's a forward camera, sensor for the distance pacing, Rigid Industries fog lights down below. There's a dark housing for the LEDs up front, where you'll notice Trailhunter on the side. That also illuminates at nighttime, which is really nice. There's plenty of cutouts up front. There's even a skid plate underneath. And then this also has the high clearance bumper. So for this stock bumper, we have the cutouts here where you can see a lot of that front tire, but it gives it a very nice approach angle. This truck is also lifted too. Has about a 2.5-inch Old Man Emu kit, where you'll notice the bronze upper control arms with Trailhunter spelled out. This has just over 11 inches of ground clearance. There's 33-inch tires and the bronze wheels, which is a nice touch. This also has wide fender flares to give it a great look. There's also the high intake mount right here. You can hear that with the window down when you are driving this down the road, which is really nice. There's also the steel rock sliders too. And then we have a camera and a turn signal on the side view mirrors there. Now this also has the body lines in the lower section that are very similar to the 3rd gen. And then there's Trailhunter with that badge up front. There's also the bed rack, which comes on the Trailhunter, and you have these cargo lights here that you can turn on, which is really nice. This truck also has a 6-foot bed. You can option it with the 5-foot bed if you would like to. And then in back, you'll notice Toyota Tacoma stamped in the lower section. There's the backup camera. All of the parking sensors are in the ARB steel rear bumper. This also has the high mount jack points that you can use off-road. And then we have LEDs for the taillights. What we also have is the power tailgate. So you can use one button. There's one on both taillights, or you can use the control on the tailgate itself or the key fob to open that up. Where this model has the spray and bed liner, which is pretty neat to see. There's also an onboard compressor, so that's down here. You have all the adjustments for that. There's tie downs, there's a 3-prong outlet, more storage on that side. And then all you have to do is just hit it a little bit or lift it up slightly, and it will close for you. So very nice to see that. This also has the high clearance exhaust, so it actually dumps in front of the rear axle there, which is very nice. And then as we work our way to the interior, you'll notice a really nice door panel with all of the gray. We have this trim accent here. You have a little bit of storage down below. Now with the hybrid, you do lose the under seat storage. So these seats are fixed. You don't have any storage underneath them. But you have a grab handle to help you easily get up. We're at 5'10". I have a good bit of space. There's cup holders, auxiliaries down below. I have about an inch and a half of headroom. Very similar to the 3rd gen, maybe slightly bigger, but it's kind of what you would expect for the mid-size platform. The front door panel has the Trailhunter badge. There's also all of your window adjustments. You have 2 separate storage bins, and then even an armrest up top to be a little more comfortable. We also have the power folding seats for up front here. And then let's start this up where we have the leather steering wheel. We have all of your cruise control settings, distance pacing, mode and tuning, and then you have volume, Bluetooth controls, and then a few more to go through this information here, where you actually have 3 different settings that you can go into, and then you can customize all 3 of these. So with the middle, the right, and the left, you can go through all this information just depending on what you would like to see. Now on this left side, we have the bed lights along with the light bar up front. You have fog lights, factory auxiliary switches, the tailgate, power in the bed, traction control, auto headlights, and then you even have the fuel cap release and some dimmer switches. This has a head-up display, the JBL audio with the removable speaker in the dash there, which is nice. And then you have the massive 14-inch screen that you can go through. Now there's not a whole lot to go through, but you have enough to pair your phone and to view all of that info. You have more of that trim surrounding it. There's volume, temperature dials. You have all of your climate adjustments, heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. You get wireless charging with a lot more storage. And then let's put this into reverse, where you have so many different camera angles. You can go through all of these, even adjust the side mirrors. So if you're towing, you can utilize those, and then you can set it up for off-road too, which is very helpful. You can also shift using the shifter. You have your parking brake, auto hold. You also have your four-wheel drive selector, tow and haul, downhill assist, crawl control, and then your multi-terrain select. And you have a few on-road modes too that you can cycle through. This has a backup assistance, another view button, so you can pull that up. And there's a rear locker and the front sway bar disconnect. You get cup holders, a little bit of storage. You get more storage in the glove box along with more up top there. And then for the rear view mirror, you even have the digital camera, which is very helpful. There's the sunglass holder and then dome lights and the control for that rear glass. And then you have plenty of visibility over both shoulders. So it's very easy to see for this smaller truck. All right, so switching angles now. Let's actually put it over into the manual setting now. We'll put it into sport mode and we can give it some gas here. So just a mild acceleration. We still have a brand new truck, but I've been able to drive the base 4-cylinder and give that some gas, and I'm really impressed with the power that these new engines have. A lot of people are knocking on them because they're not the V6 that the 3rd gen has, but with the power that you get, it's kind of hard to argue that, because you have a lot more power, which is also going to be helpful for towing if you plan on towing. I have about a 6,000 pound trailer that I'll have behind my hybrid, which is why I want to go with the hybrid. You get a lot of that low end torque from the hybrid system, which is nice, so it's a little bit less stressful on the engine itself. But this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the Trailhunter Tacoma. The Trailhunter is also geared more towards overlanding. So this vehicle, as you've already seen with the lift kit, we have the bed accessory, we have some exterior lighting options. This is a vehicle that you can take camping, you can go off-roading. You have a well accessorized truck, and there's also a lot more accessories Toyota is offering this year. So if you want to build your truck basically from Toyota, you can buy this. You can add on a lot of options as part of the truck and build it through Toyota if you want everything to have a factory warranty. So there's a lot of different options that you can go with all of the Toyotas in general, which is really nice to see. And it's a great truck to drive. It sits very high up. We have the lifted truck here, so we have a little bit higher of a seating position, but we also have a really nice armrest as well. The owner was telling me how comfortable it is to use the armrest up here. You have the armrest down below if you like to use that too, but it's a great seating position and something that I'm excited to drive. This is going to be kind of my daily driver. And real quick, with towing, I forgot to mention there's the trailer braking system as well, so you can actually use that and just have a little bit more benefits with towing if that's what you're using this smaller truck for. But definitely a cool platform. I like the power that this engine has to offer, and I'm super excited for mine. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Once again, huge shout out to Carl for letting me check out his brand new truck. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with the delivery of my 4th gen Tacoma coming in the next several months. And I will see you all in the next video.